On for the Miracle
News with Ben Kinney and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ben Kinney, in for Gary this morning.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
Well, the magic of Grimace, unfortunately, wearing off those Miracle Mets. The Dodgers head to the World Series.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was
a great series.
Yeah, great series. No Subway Series, unfortunately, but I'm excited to see how this pans out.
Yeah, it should be good.
This morning, well, it's a quiet start. It's a more mild start as well. We've had some frosty mornings here and there, but today, not quite so frosty. A look outside right now, taking a live look at downtown Utica. As you can see here, quiet conditions out there. Temperature sitting at 47 degrees in Rome, so don't quite need that heavy jacket heading out the door early this morning. It's a little cooler as you head down to the hilltops in the southern valleys. A live look at the Ortho Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Again, we're dry this morning. In their next 12 hours, favorite temperatures climbing from the 40s to as high as the low 70s. Now, on top of these 70-degree temperatures, we're seeing even warmer temperatures by tomorrow, more summer-like, mid to upper 70s possibly. So definitely bring out those t-shirts. We're not done with summer weather just yet, but we'll take a look at how those temperatures trend and how that rainfall is looking as we head throughout the work week. Of course, that's all coming up. Ben?
Eric, thank you very much. Don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. State Police say a teen.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back to Sunrise on this Monday morning. The time now is 5:10. Heading out the door this morning, well, not too bad of a start. It's relatively quiet. It's somewhat warm. Temperatures in the valley in the 40s. We had such a frosty start of the past few days. It's somewhat of a warm surprise. Now, as you can see here across much of the area, we're still looking at mainly quiet conditions. A few passing clouds, but that's really about it. Traffic tracker, no incidents to report of, but a few traffic alerts to pass along. First one sends us to New Hartford. Tonight, there will be pavement marking overnight into early tomorrow morning. That is for Genesee Street. And then by tomorrow, there will be a new traffic pattern. So you'll start to see the newest traffic pattern along mainly the intersection between Genesee Street and, of course, Oxford Road and Campion Road. Next one takes us to the North Country. Those of you in between Old Forge and Inlet, there will be lane closures in both directions due to milling, replacement of the concrete snowmobile crossing. And again, this takes place on Route 28 in between Cold Spring Road and South Rondax Road. So those are a few of those locations seeing some road work being done. If you want to see more of these across the area, we have a full list on our website, WKTV.com. Well, today, again, clear skies this morning, this afternoon, sunshine across the board, temperatures in the 70s, a great afternoon, and this nice stretch might continue through the start of the work week. Ben?
Eric, thank you very much. The African Children's Choir.
Weather spoil your day. Tune in for the Storm Tracker 2 Commutecast, brought to you by Munson. Visit Munson today and ignite curiosity and creativity. Visiting Munson and the Storm Tracker 2 Commutecast, both free and both Utica's very own. Remember, all roads lead to Munson.
For world-class care, call Central New York Brain and Spine Neurosurgery.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone. This weekend was just fantastic weather-wise, and that nice stretch will continue as we head throughout the day today. A live look in Old Forge. You're saying good morning up into the North Country, sitting at 47 degrees. A warmer start this morning compared to days past, and this temperature extends as far as the Mohawk Valley as well. The radar right now is entirely dry as this completely dry stretch of weather continues onward. Regarding sunshine, well, we've got fantastic days for that, both today and tomorrow. A few clouds Wednesday during the daytime and clouds increasing by the evening. And then a few passing clouds on Thursday. Now, those increasing clouds Wednesday are from a cold front, which will bring rain showers, but these will primarily be isolated during the overnight hours. So most of the daytime Wednesday will be dry. But regarding every other day this work week, well, it's dry. Monday, Tuesday, and for Thursday. The one difference, though, are these temperatures. As we look ahead to the next 3 days, including today, 70s, upper 70s by tomorrow, very summer-like, but notice as we head throughout Thursday through Sunday, we're back to more 50-degree temperatures for the second half of the work week. So a tale of two different seasons as we approach this week ahead. This is all due to high pressure currently keeping things warm and sunny. This high pressure will slowly extend its way eastward, and this cold front that approaches our area by Wednesday will start to bring in some cooler temperatures. This won't be a surge in cold weather like we saw about a weekend or so ago, but this is enough to drop those temperatures down into the 50s and overnight lows into the low 30s for the second half of the work week. But as you can see here, Wednesday evening is when the first signs of rain showers begin to arrive. And so on our Skycast, well, still nothing really notable regarding changes in the weather for the next 3 days. High temperatures in the 70s by this afternoon, overnight lows falling down into the 50s and 40s by early Tuesday morning. Tuesday afternoon, well, this is probably the warmest day we'll be seeing for the next maybe a week or so, with highs in the mid to upper 70s. A very pleasant day tomorrow. Shorts, t-shirt weather, that's for sure. Then Tuesday night comes around, lows falling down only into the 50s. And then by Wednesday morning, we'll start out in the 50s and 60s, climb into the 70s by the afternoon, and then we'll see a few more clouds arrive by the evening. And then here comes those rain showers as we head into the overnight hours. It's our next chance of rain as this dry stretch just keeps lingering on for the next 1 to 2 days. And so your 7-day forecast following those rain showers overnight Wednesday. We're back to dry weather Thursday and Friday, but still a temperature difference going from 77 Tuesday to 50 on Thursday. And the weekend itself, next weekend, still looking on the cooler side, not nearly as warm as this past one, but overall not looking completely unsettled just yet.
All right, we'll take it. Better than snow.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Eric. The time now, 5:19, still ahead on Sun 4.
Now, the news with Ben Kinney and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning once again. Thank you for joining us this half hour. I'm Ben Kinney in for Gary this morning.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
We've lucked out this past weekend. Absolutely gorgeous weather. Is it sticking around?
For today, yes. Short answer, long answer. It will continue for the next few days. Good. Maybe a bit of a cool down for the second half of the week, but not a whole lot of rain chances for the next few days. A look outside right now. First off, in downtown Utica, where, again, it's a dry start to your day today, and also not too cool of a start as well. It's 47 in Rome. Now, some spots in the southern valleys have fallen down into the 30s and low 40s, so not everyone is seeing this somewhat mild start, but those clouds passing through the Utica-Rome area are keeping things on the not so chilly side. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Again, things are completely dry early today. In the next 12 hours, favor, as Ben mentioned, nice weather, lots of sunshine. Temperatures in the low 70s for highs today, and this will likely not even be the warmest day we'll be seeing over the next few. We'll talk about how warm it gets tomorrow and how long this warm, sunny stretch lasts in that full forecast coming up. Ben?
Eric, thank you very much. Don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast. It's never more than 10 minutes away. New this morning in the race.
Welcome back to Sunrise, everyone. This Monday morning, we're going to take a look at our photo of the day, and this one takes us to Utica. Well, not quite Utica, but up on the hills looking down into Utica. We are seeing, of course, our photo here of the fall colors, and what a gorgeous shot overlooking the entire city right there. And again, we are in peak fall foliage time in the lower elevations. Lots of vibrant colors, a lot more gray popping up in the southern valleys as well as the north country. Still a few vibrant colors there as well, but that gray is looking a lot more noticeable. But we'll enjoy this next stretch of peak colors as most likely by the end of this week into this coming weekend, we'll start to see near past peak arrive for most of the area. Lots of great photos submitted to us. It was very difficult to pick one. In fact, a lot of them were just as good as that photo right there. If you would like to submit a photo like that one, you can send it to WKTV.com/weather/pics. Well, this morning, it's a mild start to the day today. Temperatures in the 40s, a little cooler as you head down into the southern valleys. We'll talk about how warm it gets today, plus how long this warm stretch lasts coming up. Ben?
Eric, thank you very much. A one-on-one interview with the
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good Monday morning, everyone. This past weekend was fantastic weather-wise, and that nice weather will continue into today. A live look at Old Forge early this morning. I'm showing the North Country as it's a warmer start to the day. Temperatures in the mid-40s to start. Same thing in the Mohawk Valley. The actual cool pockets are as you head south into the southern valleys where skies have remained mainly clear. The radar right now is entirely dry, and we'll still see dry conditions and lots of sunshine for today and for Tuesday. As we head into Wednesday, a few more clouds arrive, primarily by the evening hours, and still a few lingering clouds for Thursday. But focusing in on Wednesday, because we're dry today and tomorrow, but by Wednesday evening into Wednesday night, that's when our rain chances begin to increase as a cold front moves through parts of our area. But during most of the day, it's actually entirely dry. Then by Thursday, we dry out once more, so not a whole lot of rain chances this week, but still enough to produce cooler temperatures. Again, that cold front will be cooling things down for the second half of the work week. So a tale of two seasons here. We've got summer for the next few days. 70s, upper 70s Tuesday, low 70s Wednesday, and then low 50s Thursday through Saturday and into Sunday. Now, the reason why is we got this high pressure in place right here. This is keeping things warm and sunny, but this high will exit to the east, and this low will be producing a cold front and bringing in a cool pocket of air as we head into Wednesday evening and Wednesday night. It's not going to be terribly cold, but it's enough to bring those temperatures back down to below average. And so in our Skycast today, we've got lots of sunshine here. Morning clouds fade away and highs climb into the upper 60s, eventually low 70s. By tonight, overnight lows fall down into the 50s, eventually 40s, before we rebound back into the 70s. And not just low 70s, mid to upper 70s. Very warm day tomorrow. Definitely shorts and t-shirt weather, that's for sure. Then by tomorrow night, lows will fall back down into the 50s. A very mild start to the day Wednesday. And then a pretty pleasant start to the morning and afternoon for Wednesday. Highs in the low 70s. But then by Wednesday evening and Wednesday night, here come those clouds and here comes those rain showers, cooling things down as we approach Thursday. And so your 7-day forecast, we've got fantastic summer weather the next few days. We're going from 77 Tuesday down to 50 by Thursday. Looking mainly dry though, still looking dry for Friday, but then maybe some rain chances continue to arrive as we approach Saturday of this coming weekend. So not looking to be completely dry, but we'll enjoy this summer stretch.
Yeah, it's that typical fall, summer, and then slap in the face back to fall.
Yeah, summer, at least central New York weather, typically like this. Doesn't quite make up its mind yet.
No. All right. Thank you very much, Eric. The young and young at heart are counting.
Now, the news with Ben Kinney and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us for this hour. I'm Ben Kinney in for Gary this morning.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And another day of spectacular fall weather on tap. Perfect to get out and see the colors, although I'm just remembering it is Monday, not the weekend, so.
Hey, don't worry about it. I know it's Monday, but it's a nice Monday. We're talking about 70s and sunshine. So, of course, anytime it's a pleasant Monday, we'll take it. Good Monday morning, everyone. Let's take a look outside early this morning. A live look in downtown Utica from our Nexus camera. We've got quiet conditions, a few passing clouds north of us, but that's really about it regarding cloud cover and those temperatures starting out in the 40s this morning. It's actually 53 in Syracuse, 60 in Watertown. So it's a very mild start to the day today for some locations in upstate New York. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Things are entirely dry, and we'll still see dry conditions throughout the entire day today, with temperatures climbing as high as the upper 60s to low 70s. So we've got fantastic weather on tap today. Even warmer and nice weather continuing as we head into tomorrow. But will this last for more than a few days? We'll talk about that forecast, of course, coming up in a few minutes, including the rainfall potential as we head throughout the week. Ben?
Eric, thank you very much. Don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good morning, everyone, on this Monday. The time now is 6:11. As you head out door this morning, we've got mainly mild conditions, also dry as well. Taking a look across much of the local area from the traffic cameras, as you can see here, dry start, no traffic impacts expected heading out the door this morning. And on the traffic tracker early today, no incidents to report. We got a few traffic advisors to pass along. First off, New Hartford, tonight they will be doing some pavement marking. This might close or at least cause some lane closures here and there. But on top of that, by tomorrow, expect a new traffic pattern basically around the intersection of Genesee Street, Oxford Road, and for Campion Road. So that intersection has been under work for quite some time. We'll finally get a new traffic pattern. As you head north into the North Country, matter of fact, right here, I'll zoom into the North Country. We can see that there will be some road closures, or at least lane closures, in between Inlet and Old Forge along Route 28, between Cold Spring Road and South Rondax Road, while they do milling as well as replace the concrete snowmobile crossing. So for additional road work, at least information across the area, you can go to our website, WKTV.com, for a full list. Now this morning, a dry start, temperatures in the 40s. This afternoon, up into the 70s with completely dry weather. Ben?
Eric, thank you very much. The African Children's Choir.
Weather spoil your day. Tune in for the Storm Tracker 2 Commutecast, brought to you by Munson. Visit Munson today and ignite curiosity and creativity. Visiting Munson and the Storm Tracker 2 Commutecast, both free and both Utica's very own. Remember, all roads lead to Munson.
This portion of News Channel 2 is brought to you by PJ Green.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good Monday morning, everyone. We are starting out the day today slightly mild compared to those frosty starts a few days past, but a live look in Old Forge right now where temperatures are starting out in the 40s, 44 officially, and even warmer as you head down into parts of the Mohawk Valley. On a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, things are entirely dry all across the region as this dry stretch, this dry pattern continues for the next few days. So with this dry stretch in place, sunshine for today and for tomorrow, a few more clouds in the sky Wednesday, overcast Wednesday evening and Wednesday nights, and then we'll see some clearing arrive again by Thursday. Now, with those increasing clouds Wednesday, that's from a cold front, which will bring with it the chance for rain, but only during the evening and overnight hours. Most of the early part of Wednesday is entirely dry. The rest of the work week between Monday through Thursday also looking dry as well. But the one difference, though, will be these temperatures. To start out this work week, we're looking at 70s for today, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But following that, Thursday through Sunday, we're down into the 50s. So a tale of two seasons as we approach the second half of the work week. So enjoy this summer weather while we're still seeing it for today through Wednesday. Now, bigger picture, the high pressure south of us is keeping that sun very plentiful. Now, a frontal boundary passes just north of us, misses us almost entirely, but as we head into Wednesday evening, again, there's that cold front that produces some rain showers along that line and also drags in some cooler weather, noted by those cooler colors. However, as we approach the end of the weekend, we're not talking about anything regarding significant cool downs, just enough to put a slight chill in the air as we're back to below average temperatures for the second half of the work week. But to our Skycast today, sunshine, temperatures climbing into the upper 60s, low 70s. A very pleasant afternoon with a westerly wind. And then by tonight, lows fall back down into the 50s and 40s. So it's a mild start again tomorrow, but a warmer day tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures in the 70s by 12 p.m., by 5 p.m., into the upper 70s. So definitely shorts and t-shirt weather tomorrow. You can put away those flannels for at least for the time being. We're back into the 60s and 50s overnight Wednesday. And then by Wednesday afternoon, clouds will start to increase from the west, approaching Camden right around noontime onwards, Syracuse right around that time frame as well. And then by Wednesday evening, here comes those clouds and rain showers, especially by Wednesday night. Scattered showers across the board into early Thursday morning. And that'll bring with it that cool down. The second half of the work week going from 77 Tuesday down to 50 by Thursday for the high, if we're lucky reaching that 50-degree mark. But then we'll still see those 50s as we approach Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Not completely dry for the weekend, at least a long-range signal showing some form of precipitation, a rain, snow mix. We'll see how cool it gets, but for now, the next few days looking rather pleasant.
All righty. Thank you very much, Eric. Liking the looks of that forecast for sure. A 2024.
Now, the news with Ben Kinney and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us this half hour. I'm Ben Kinney, in for Gary this morning.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
More beautiful weather, as I mentioned. More beautiful weather to get out and check out the fall foliage.
Yes, this weekend was fantastic for it, and why not just stay to the weekend? You have any outdoor plans for the start of the work week? I know, and we're back to Monday, but Mondays are better when it's nice out.
Yeah, it is.
And it's sunny expected today. In fact, a live look outside right now. We are seeing a few passing clouds, but notice still some ample clear skies out in the distance. Maybe a pretty nice sunrise early today in the downtown Utica area. Temperature setting at 46 in Rome, 41 Hamilton. It's 60 up in Watertown. Somewhat of a difference is head down to Poughkeepsie, usually a warm spot, down to 38 degrees. So it's warmer as you head north today and cooler as you head to the south. The radar right now is entirely dry as well, and we'll still expect entirely dry weather during the day today. Temperatures go from the 40s this morning up into the 70s by this afternoon. Fantastic weather continues from that great stretch over the weekend through today and potentially tomorrow. But as we head into the middle of the work week, will we see this stretch continue, or will it be a cool down? We'll talk about that coming up in that full week ahead forecast. Ben?
Eric, thank you very much. Don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast. It's never more than 10 minutes away. New this morning in the race for...
Go. You need to know. Will they need a jacket? An umbrella? What should your kids wear to school tomorrow? Get the bus stop forecast only from Storm Tracker 2. Brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Wait.
2 is brought to you by Holland Farms Bakery and Deli.
Welcome back to Sunrise. Happy Monday, everyone. As we take a look at our photo of the day today, this one takes us not quite too far from our station here in Deerfield, but up the hills to Utica. This is a gorgeous shot of the valley right here and the peak fall colors taken over the weekend by an anonymous viewer. Amazing photo right here. It was fantastic weather over the weekend to view the fall foliage, and we still have nice weather for the next few days. So if you missed your chance, if you're busy over the weekend, if you have a few extra minutes the next few days to go out and check it, I definitely recommend, because the only unfortunate thing to fall here in central New York is that it does end pretty quickly, and then those leaves do fall and we're back to gray hills. So go out and enjoy the amazing fall foliage. We've got so many other amazing photos that we might show throughout the week at WKTV.com/weather/pics for a chance to have your photo featured here on Sunrise as well. Now this morning, it's a mild start to the day, at least compared to the past few. We're sitting in the 40s in the valley, some patchy frost in areas to the south that have fallen near freezing, but that's really about it. Today we'll see warm temperatures climb from the 40s up into the 70s with plenty of dry conditions continuing potentially through the start, or at least for tomorrow and for Wednesday for this work week. Ben?
Eric, thank you very much. The young and the young at heart counting down.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good Monday morning, everyone. The weekend, this past weekend was fantastic weather-wise, and that nice stretch of weather continues through today. A live-looking Old Forge early this morning where it's a pretty, I would say, somewhat milder start to the day today, sitting in the 40s after a frosty start over the past few. And we're still looking at somewhat mild conditions here in the Mohawk Valley early today. 48 in New Hartford with Mike, Bob, and Clinton, 44 degrees. Todd and Westdale sitting at 45. Bill and Old Forge sitting at 48 degrees. And heading into the southern valleys, 41 with Stewart and Cooperstown, Mark and Milford 43, 34 in the hilltops of Skenevis, and 36 as you head down into Edmiston. So a range of temperatures across parts of our area, and we'll still see dry conditions as well as you take a look at the York Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Well, sunshine will be plentiful for today and for tomorrow. A few more clouds arrive Wednesday, primarily Wednesday evening and Wednesday night, but we do see a little more sunshine as we head into Thursday. But from those clouds, we'll actually see our next chance of notable rain, and that'll be primarily for Wednesday evening into Wednesday night. Most of the early part of Wednesday is dry, but besides that, we've got no rainfall expected today, tomorrow, and on Thursday. The only difference, though, is following those rain showers Wednesday, that'll be from a cold front, and that'll bring temperatures more from the summer-like start to more, I would say, late fall-like, low 50s. So enjoy this very warm stretch between now and Wednesday because we're down to chillier temperatures. Bigger picture, high pressure is keeping things sunny and dry the next few days. But again, as we head into Wednesday, here comes that cold front bringing rain showers as we head into Wednesday night and into Thursday. And you can see, of course, that temperature change with those blues indicating cooler trend with upper air in the atmosphere. And so in our Skycast today, temperatures starting out in the 40s, climbing as high as the 60s and 70s by this afternoon. By tonight, we'll fall down into the 50s and 40s, another somewhat warmer start to the day. And then tomorrow afternoon, shorts and t-shirt weather, highs in the mid to upper 70s. Following that, we're down into the 60s, eventually 50s overnight into early Wednesday. So again, nowhere near a frosty start as that strong south wind takes shape. We'll approach 70s once more for Wednesday afternoon, but then here comes those rain showers and clouds as we head into Wednesday evening and Wednesday night. And so your 7-day forecast, great weather today and tomorrow, rain showers arriving late Wednesday, cooling things down from 77 Tuesday to 50 on Thursday. And that cool trend will likely linger throughout the rest of the work week and into the start of the weekend.
Hard to believe you're saying t-shirt weather for
I know.
October.
Yeah, we're between the 20th and 30th of October, we're talking about upper 70s approaching 80 degrees.
Wow. Wow. All right. Thank you very much, Eric. A look at your top stories is next.
Dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good Monday morning, Central New York. After a fantastic weekend of weather, this nice stretch will continue as we head throughout the day today. Look at the radar and satellite. We can see there's just some weather taking place north of us. No rainfall, just a few clouds passing by, but that's really about it. We've got high pressure in place right now, keeping our area completely dry and mainly sunny. Matter of fact, on top of that sunny weather today, we've got high temperatures climbing as high as the low 70s this afternoon. So we're definitely above average. Normal high sitting at 58 this time of the year. And on top of that, we've got sunshine continuing through Tuesday. A few more clouds Wednesday, primarily Wednesday evening, and then we do see a few more sunny spots as we head into Thursday. Now, clouds increase Wednesday, and that is from a cold front. That'll bring with it the chance for rain, especially Wednesday evening, Wednesday night. The morning itself, in at least early afternoon, is looking dry, but Tuesday and Thursday, along with today, are going to be entirely dry as well. Now, with that cold front, the one thing it's going to do is bring some cooler air. And we've got summer-like weather for the next few days, but As we approach the second half of the work week, here comes that cold front Wednesday, and we go down from the 70s into the 50s. Now linger through Friday and into the weekend. So enjoy the summer-like conditions the next few days because we'll see this cool down by the second half of the week. Reason why is we've got this high pressure in place here. We've got those warmer temperatures indicated by the oranges and maybe some dark orange to the south, but most of that is staying well south of our area. High pressure exits our region and we'll see low pressure to our north and of course cooler weather aloft indicated by those darker blues. And that'll bring cooler temperatures and some rain chances Wednesday evening into Wednesday night. But the temperatures aren't going to cool down all that much. Our skycast going from the 40s today up into the 70s by this afternoon. Pretty pleasant evening expected as well. You have any outdoor plans? Again, this is looking like one of those days where you've got 10 out of 10 weather. Tonight, lows falling not too far down into the 40s and 50s, rebounding up into the 70s and not just low 70s, mid to upper 70s tomorrow afternoon. Shorts and t-shirt weather, 100% expected for tomorrow. Following that, we're down into the 60s and 50s overnight for Wednesday, so another somewhat warm start before we're back into the 70s by Wednesday afternoon. But then by around 1 or 2 p.m., areas out near Camden and Syracuse will start to see a few more clouds arrive from the west. This will bring, of course, more rain chances heading into the evening and overnights as that cold front pushes through central New York, and that'll bring those temperatures down into the 50s and 40s, which will linger throughout most of the second half of the work week. Notice here, high of 77 Tuesday, we're down to 50 degrees for the high on Thursday. So we've got quite the difference in weather for this week. But besides Wednesday evening, really not too much regarding rain chances. We'll still see plenty of opportunity for dry weather and sunshine Thursday and Friday.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good Monday morning, Central New York. After a fantastic weekend of weather, this nice stretch will continue as we head throughout the day today. Look at the radar and satellite. We can see there's just some weather taking place north of us. No rainfall, just a few clouds passing by, but that's really about it. We've got high pressure in place right now, keeping our area completely dry and mainly sunny. Matter of fact, on top of that sunny weather today, we've got high temperatures climbing as high as the low 70s this afternoon. So we're definitely above average. Normal high sitting at 58 this time of the year. And on top of that, we've got sunshine continuing through Tuesday. A few more clouds Wednesday, primarily Wednesday evening, and then we do see a few more sunny spots as we head into Thursday. Now, clouds increase Wednesday, and that is from a cold front. That'll bring with it the chance for rain, especially Wednesday evening, Wednesday night. The morning itself, in at least early afternoon, is looking dry, but Tuesday and Thursday, along with today, are going to be entirely dry as well. Now, with that cold front, the one thing it's going to do is bring some cooler air. And we've got summer-like weather for the next few days, but As we approach the second half of the work week, here comes that cold front Wednesday, and we go down from the 70s into the 50s. And that'll linger through Friday and into the weekend. So enjoy the summer-like conditions the next few days, because we'll see this cool down by the second half of the week. Reason why is we've got this high pressure in place here. We've got those warmer temperatures indicated by the oranges and maybe some dark orange to the south, but most of that is staying well south of our area. High pressure exits our region, and we'll see low pressure to our north, and of course cooler weather aloft indicated by those darker blues. And that'll bring cooler temperatures and some rain chances Wednesday evening into Wednesday night. But the temperatures aren't going to cool down all that much. Our skycast going from the 40s today up into the 70s by this afternoon. Pretty pleasant evening expected as well. You have any outdoor plans? Again, this is looking like one of those days where you've got 10 out of 10 weather. Tonight, lows falling not too far down into the 40s and 50s, rebounding up into the 70s, and not just low 70s, mid to upper 70s tomorrow afternoon. Shorts and t-shirt weather, 100% expected for tomorrow. Following that, we're down into the 60s and 50s overnight for Wednesday, so another somewhat warm start before we're back into the 70s by Wednesday afternoon. But then by around 1 or 2 p.m., areas out near Camden and Syracuse will start to see a few more clouds arrive from the west. This will bring, of course, more rain chances heading into the evening and overnights as that cold front pushes through central New York, and that'll bring those temperatures down into the 50s and 40s, which will linger throughout most of the second half of the work week. Notice here, high of 77 Tuesday, we're down to 50 degrees for the high on Thursday. So we've got quite the difference in weather for this week. But besides Wednesday evening, really not too much regarding rain chances. We'll still see plenty of opportunity for dry weather and sunshine Thursday and Friday.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good Monday morning, Central New York. After a fantastic weekend of weather, this nice stretch will continue as we head throughout the day today. Look at the radar and satellite. We can see there's just some weather taking place north of us. No rainfall, just a few clouds passing by, but that's really about it. We've got high pressure in place right now, keeping our area completely dry and mainly sunny. Matter of fact, on top of that sunny weather today, we've got high temperatures climbing as high as the low 70s this afternoon. So we're definitely above average. Normal high sitting at 58 this time of the year. And on top of that, we've got sunshine continuing through Tuesday. A few more clouds Wednesday, primarily Wednesday evening, and then we do see a few more sunny spots as we head into Thursday. Now, clouds increase Wednesday, and that is from a cold front. That'll bring with it the chance for rain, especially Wednesday evening, Wednesday night. The morning itself, in at least early afternoon, is looking dry, but Tuesday and Thursday, along with today, are going to be entirely dry as well. Now, with that cold front, the one thing it's going to do is bring some cooler air. And we've got summer-like weather for the next few days, but As we approach the second half of the work week, here comes that cold front Wednesday, and we go down from the 70s into the 50s. And that'll linger through Friday and into the weekend. So enjoy the summer-like conditions the next few days, because we'll see this cool down by the second half of the week. Reason why is we've got this high pressure in place here. We've got those warmer temperatures indicated by the oranges and maybe some dark orange to the south, but most of that is staying well south of our area. High pressure exits our region, and we'll see low pressure to our north, and of course cooler weather aloft indicated by those darker blues. And that'll bring cooler temperatures and some rain chances Wednesday evening into Wednesday night. But the temperatures aren't going to cool down all that much. Our skycast going from the 40s today up into the 70s by this afternoon. Pretty pleasant evening expected as well. You have any outdoor plans? Again, this is looking like one of those days where you've got 10 out of 10 weather. Tonight, lows falling not too far down into the 40s and 50s, rebounding up into the 70s, and not just low 70s, mid to upper 70s tomorrow afternoon. Shorts and t-shirt weather, 100% expected for tomorrow. Following that, we're down into the 60s and 50s overnight for Wednesday, so another somewhat warm start before we're back into the 70s by Wednesday afternoon. But then by around 1 or 2 p.m., areas out near Camden and Syracuse will start to see a few more clouds arrive from the west. This will bring, of course, more rain chances heading into the evening and overnights as that cold front pushes through central New York, and that'll bring those temperatures down into the 50s and 40s, which will linger throughout most of the second half of the work week. Notice here, high of 77 Tuesday, we're down to 50 degrees for the high on Thursday. So we've got quite the difference in weather for this week. But besides Wednesday evening, really not too much regarding rain chances. We'll still see plenty of opportunity for dry weather and sunshine Thursday and Friday.
Attention.
The news with Ben Kinney and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ben Kinney in for Gary this noon.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
A beautiful day out there. That was an amazing shot of the Cabby Tower cam.
Yeah, the fall foliage adds to it too. Just the
Yeah.
beauty of the area right now. Nothing beats central New York.
Nope.
Peak fall colors. It's
Nope.
fantastic. The weather's fantastic. A live look outside right now in Oneonta, where the leaves are just starting to get past peak colors. You're noticing a lot more gray mixed in with some of those oranges and yellows right there. But regardless, it's still a pretty pleasant afternoon out there. Temperatures in Oneonta sitting in the 60s. Same thing for most of central New York. It's 65 in Rome with a few passing clouds. These are mainly just some alto cumulus clouds coming off of Lake Ontario. They'll fade away throughout the next few hours. But sunshine, Hamilton, temperature 68. Radar is entirely dry, and our next 12 hours favor still plenty of sunshine. Temperatures in the low 70s. Now, skies will clear out tonight. We're not expecting any widespread frost. Matter of fact, there'll be another mild start to the day tomorrow based off of the previous days. But then we're talking about summer-like conditions And I mean summer-like temperatures, upper 70s to near 80 degrees. Talk about those temperatures tomorrow, plus how long that warm spell lasts. Straight ahead. Ben?
Eric, thank you very much. New this noon, a Rome.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon, everyone. This day today has shaped up rather nicely. Temperatures in the 60s, lots of sunshine. Downtown Utica right now, a gorgeous shot of the city at this point. It's turning into yet again another beautiful day, extending beyond this beautiful weekend. Temperature officially sitting at 65 in Rome. A few clouds passing by from Lake Ontario, but these are just some thin alto cumulus clouds which will gradually fade away as the temperatures continue to rise. Other local temperatures across the region in the low 60s. In the North Country, 71. In Little Falls, same thing in Westmoreland, sitting at 70 degrees. And 60s near 70 in parts of Hamilton and Cooperstown. And so we're entering a pretty warm day today. Radar right now is entirely dry, and on top of the sunshine we're seeing today, we got another day of sunny skies for your Tuesday. On Wednesday, it is a sunny start. Clouds increase in the evening and continue through the start of Thursday as a cold front arrives. Now, this cold front will bring your next chance of rain, and the rain, of course, occurs Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So this is not a widespread all-day long event for Wednesday. In fact, today, Tuesday, and the start of Wednesday entirely dry. Second half of Thursday also looking dry. But the main difference will be the temperatures, especially between the start of the week and the end of the week. We got 70s and sun Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, at least the start of it. Then here comes that cold front. We're down into the 50s Thursday through Sunday. But we do have more chance for sunshine by the end of Thursday and the start of Friday. So larger scale picture here. We got this high pressure in place, keeping things entirely quiet and sunny. A stationary front passes just to the north of us. Now the actual next weather maker arrives, as you can see right here. Cold front dragging in some cooler air as well as bringing in some rain showers. Now this will not be as cold of a cold pool as we've seen in a week past, where we saw those daytime temperatures struggling to reach 50 or so degrees and the potential for mixed precipitation, but this will still be a cooler stretch of weather heading into Thursday and Friday. And so on our Skycast today, temperatures climbing into the low 70s, lots of sunshine this evening, and tonight lows falling down into the 40s and 50s. So no frost, at least for the most part, expected overnight tonight, at least not widespread. Tomorrow, upper 70s, very pleasant weather, lots of sunshine, easily one of those top 10 days, of course, happening in late October. Who would have thought? Then by Saturday, or I should say Wednesday, we'll see a temperature start out in the 50s, then climb into the 60s and 70s by the afternoon. But of course, here comes those rain showers by Wednesday night and into Thursday morning. And so your 7-day forecast. We got 70s the next few days. We're down into the 50s for Thursday and Friday. Still looking mainly dry. However, by the weekend on Saturday, our next chance of seeing at least some sort of rain showers. So for now, we'll enjoy the fantastic weather today and a top 10 day for tomorrow.
Absolutely. I think even today could be considered a top 10 day. It's
easily.
absolutely gorgeous.
It's hard. We've issued so many top 10 days. We have to increase our criteria.
Yeah.
I know.
Got to change that a little bit. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Eric. Now to more on the... Good afternoon once again. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ben Kinney. In for Gary this noon, meteorologist Eric Gage joins us, showing off his technical know-how with another fantastic graphic.
Yeah, we have a live look at the satellite feed right now. And notice we've got lots of blue skies. You can see our county outline right here, right in central New York. Clouds to our north, but in fact, let's zoom in a little bit because, as you can see here,
My favorite part.
as we zoom in a little bit, we can actually see that very thin alto cumulus cloud layer just coming off of Lake Ontario. It's faint, but there it is right in the top corner right here. And this is just due to moisture coming off of the Great Lakes right now. As we head throughout the daytime, we'll see a lot more sunshine. This is actually a view of the cloud layer from the cameras looking up to the sky. So today, aside from these clouds, we're talking about nothing but sunshine. Temperature officially hitting 70 in Hamilton, 65 officially in Rome, and we're looking at 72 in Poughkeepsie, 66 Saranac Lake, so most of upstate New York are sitting in the 60s and 70s. The radar right now is entirely dry. Of course, those clouds to the north producing nothing but just cloud cover. No rainfall is expected till roughly the middle of the week. We'll let you know exactly when it arrives and if we're going to be seeing this continue through the end of the work week in that forecast straight ahead. Ben?
Eric, thank you very much. Now, not too far down the road.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon, everyone. The time now is 12:37, and we are still tracking plenty of nice weather across the area at this point. Downtown Utica right now, a live view, a few clouds moving in from the northwest, but still plenty of sunshine. In fact, pretty pleasant temperatures sitting at 65 degrees at Griffiths and Rome. Decent northwesterly wind, but besides that, we are sitting in the 60s and 70s. 73, the warmest temperature here in the Mohawk Valley and Little Falls. And then to the south, 73 in Sherburne and 68 degrees in Oneonta. The radar is entirely dry today, and this is a pretty common sight that we've seen over the weekend and to the start of this coming work week. Sunshine today, same thing for Tuesday. However, as we head into Wednesday, few clouds increase by the evening hours. Same thing for early Thursday morning. Now, this is from a cold front that arrives by Wednesday evening to Wednesday night. This will bring clouds and rain showers. So our only chance of rain over the next 4 days will be Wednesday night and into Thursday. Besides that, lots of blue skies and plenty of dry weather. However, the difference between Thursday and Tuesday will be those temperatures. We're talking about 77, the high Tuesday. Some spots I would not be shocked if it could reach barely 80 degrees. And then comes the cool down. A cold front moves through and those temperatures free fall down into the 50s for highs. Tale of two seasons as we head into the second half of the work week. And here's a look at what happens with that cool down. We've got that high pressure in place right now. It's keeping things warm and sunny. Stationary front to our north passing, missing us entirely. Here comes that cold front as we head into Wednesday evening. And notice right here on the leading edge of that cold pool, of course, there are those rain showers arriving from the west. And so rain showers overnight Wednesday into early Thursday morning are expected. But for the near term, we were tracking completely dry conditions. A few passing high-level clouds, but besides that, lots of sunshine today and temperatures in the 70s. By tonight, lows fall down into the 50s and 40s. Not looking to be a frosty one tonight. Then we rebound back into the 70s, upper 70s by tomorrow afternoon. Definitely shorts and t-shirt weather across the board. Then early Wednesday morning, a mild start. Temperatures in the 50s. This will be somewhat of a shock because we've got 50s for the start of the day Wednesday. The high for the day on Thursday and Friday will roughly be that same temperature. So that shows you that cold front nature taking place Wednesday night. Here comes those rain showers, a few clouds, and overall that temperature drop as that northwesterly wind brings in those cooler temperatures as you go from the 70s on Tuesday to the 50s on Thursday. And then it'll linger for the end of the work week into the weekend. Unsettled conditions possible Saturday and into Sunday. But for now, we'll stick to the nice weather. We got top 10 weather tomorrow, possibly top 10 weather today, but then we'd have top 10 days every day if we did that. But yeah, of course, I don't mind that.
Yeah, I'm not complaining either. So
pretty nice weather.
Pretty nice weather. Thank you very much, Eric. Now to the Harris County
meteorologist Bill Cardis, and here we are in the 70s.
Yeah.
Maybe even 80 tomorrow.
I think we'll come up short, but I'll tell you what, it's going to feel like it.
Yeah.
The sunshine is really warm, feeling like summer. 73 degrees is the current temperature. A very warm day. It looks even warmer tomorrow. I think we'll make it into the upper 70s. Again, with light winds. We will cool off very quickly this evening. We have very dry air in place, and we're getting these big swings in temperature. We started out this morning at 40 degrees. Again, we made it into the 70s today. We'll drop down into the 40s again tonight. It looks close to 80 here as we head into tomorrow and Wednesday. But then a cold front will arrive, and that is going to bring big changes in the weather. It looks like we're going to reset things and get back to more typical October weather here as we head towards the end of the week. But again, if you like this warm weather, enjoy it. We're going to cool off very quickly this evening. We're tracking much cooler weather ahead. A look at the forecast is coming up. Kristen, back to you.
Changes are coming to New Hartford at the intersection.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
A really warm day across central New York. Temperatures making it into the 70s this afternoon after a chilly start. We're sitting at 72 degrees. It is a very pleasant day. Lots of sunshine as we take a live look in downtown Utica. The sunset time, if you're looking to enjoy this evening, 6:07. So we lose daylight pretty rapidly this time of the year. And as we go forward, that trend continues. Saturday, the sun will set before 6 o'clock. And 2 weeks from now, we're back to standard time. So the sunset will be before 5 o'clock. And a month from now, it'll be 4:30 when the sun starts going down. Yes, things change very, very quickly this time of the year. And again, as we get into the evening time, you can still see the comet. It's still visible. Of course, you need help. You can't see it with your naked eye now as it gets dimmer and dimmer. You're going to look to the west. After sunset, the best time has been about 7:15 to 8:15. And again, you do need help. You'll need a telescope or night vision on your camera. Again, it's pretty tough to spot. Maybe something a little bit easier to spot, a few shooting stars in the sky. You need a little bit of luck for this. The Orionid meteor shower peaked last night, but you could still catch some shooting stars in the sky, up to about 20 meteors per hour. And then one last thing to be on the lookout for if you are going to be stargazing. The Milky Way galaxy is viewed in the sky. It's to the west. And you've got to be away from light pollution. This was taken in a very rural location by Vicky Space. And again, that's something to be on the lookout for, as we do have clear skies, which is not always a given as we head into fall. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, clear skies in place. Again, a warm evening. Temperatures in the 70s. West Berlin 75. Deansboro 70 degrees. Dolgeville 74. Little Falls 78. Sherburne 79 degrees, Cooperstown with 76. Radar and satellite image, big dome of high pressure. It's been the story of the weekend, and it continues to drive our weather. That southwest wind kicking in, bringing warmer temperatures to our area over the next couple of days. It still cools off tonight. We're down into the 40s. We'll see plenty of sunshine on Tuesday. Temperatures will make a run into the mid to upper 70s. Mostly sunny skies, a light southwest wind. Tomorrow night, the weather remains dry. Overnight lows drop down into the 50s. Wednesday, more sunshine, although Wednesday late in the day, we will see some changes in the weather. A cold front will approach. It'll produce a few showers heading into Wednesday night, and a big drop in the temperature is expected for Thursday. Clear skies tonight, 43. Tomorrow, a beautiful day, sunny and warm, 77 for the high. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. The weather looks beautiful, but it does cool off. Temperatures in the 50s on Thursday and Friday, and it does get cold at night. We'll be seeing frost again early Friday morning. Nice weather over the weekend, maybe a few showers early Saturday, making strides against breast cancer on Sunday. The weather looks a little chilly in the morning, but pretty nice.
Pretty nice. All right, Bill, thank you.
Extreme weekend rainfall prompted hundreds of water rescues in New Mexico and killed at least 2 people, leaving dozens more hospitalized.
As Laura Aguirre shows us, one of those rescues was actually a first responder rushing in to help others.
I am sitting on the roof of my cop car, my police truck. I am completely surrounded by water.
Chaves County, New Mexico Sheriff Mike Harrington found himself in need of rescue as torrential floodwaters swamped his cruiser over the weekend.
Those people here on the west side of Roswell, a lot of their houses are flooded and their cars are flooded.
The Roswell area hit particularly hard after a historical amount of rain fell in just a few hours, washing over roads and through neighborhoods, prompting hundreds of water rescues and sending dozens of people to nearby hospitals.
I am sitting on top of my vehicle, and a couple people who were walking through the water came and sat here with me.
Sheriff Harrington and his fellow stranded motorists were among those safely pulled from vehicles or buildings amid raging floodwaters. Flood watches and warnings persisted throughout the region until early Monday morning, and in the daylight hours since, the water has started to recede, revealing the full scope of the damage. Vehicles swept away, now piled up along roadsides or under bridges. A number of homes and businesses flooded out. As Roswell begins the recovery process, it does so having set a new record. The National Weather Service says Saturday's rainfall hit 5.78 inches, just edging out the previous high mark set in November of 1901. I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Coming up here, Oneida County suicide prevention.
Let's get you back to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. It's warm out there this evening.
Yes, it's warm enough. Well, okay, there's probably not a lot of places open for ice cream, but, I mean, we're going to use this graphic anyway. It definitely feels like a summer evening. If you're going to be going out, it does cool off pretty quickly. So if you were to go out and eat ice cream outdoors, you can take your time doing that. It is going to drop pretty quickly as we head towards sunset, which, by the way, sunset nowadays is approaching 6 o'clock as the days continue as we continue to lose daylight. Temperatures are going to be very warm over the next couple of days. They'll be in the mid to upper 70s tomorrow and Wednesday. But then things change in a very big way. Cold front arrives Wednesday night, and then it's back to more typical weather here towards the end of the week. Taking the dog out for a walk this evening, the weather looks great. Temperatures will be in the 60s. Tonight's featured dog, Bentley from New Hartford. This is brought to you by Knight Automotive Group. We've got much cooler weather ahead. A look at your forecasts coming up. Back over to you.
Love the paw. Maybe that was a selfie.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening, and another beautiful day. A lot warmer today. Temperatures climbing into the 70s this afternoon. This is a live look at Oneida. Bright blue skies. It's going to cool off quickly this evening. If you're looking to get some yard work done, I know this weather is very favorable for that. Warm during the day, but comfortable, cool in the morning and evening. And the weather looks to be dry over the next several days. We do have some showers arriving Wednesday evening. Take a look at this beautiful photo. This is from Susan Campbell, Bellamy Park in Rome. Wow. We are looking at peak color across the Mohawk Valley, but that also is going to lead to a lot of cleanup as we look ahead. The leaves are going to be coming down in abundance here in not that much time from now. In fact, some areas, especially the Adirondacks, the higher elevations, are already seeing that leaf change, the leaves dropping. And again, with nice weather in store, we'll see a continuation of that. And again, should be pretty good weather to clean up. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's dry. Skywatchers checking in. Our neighbors calling or emailing with the temperature. Lyman and Eaton, 74 degrees. Bob and Clinton, 73. Mike in New Hartford, 69. Jeff in Mohawk, 70. Ilion, 72. Jason in Newport, 71. Westford, Dave, 71. And Carol in Worcester with 75. Big dome of high pressure continues to drive our weather. We've seen a few occasional clouds spill off of Lake Ontario today, but other than that, it's been a pretty quiet and very nice day, a very warm day across the region. We'll see another day like this tomorrow and Wednesday before a cold front arrives. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast, with dry air in place and clear skies, it cools off quickly. We're going to be into the low 40s heading into tonight, but we also warm up very quickly. Tomorrow we start out in the 40s, but we'll climb into the upper 70s in the afternoon. Lots of sunshine is expected. Tomorrow night, the weather remains dry, clear. Overnight lows drop down into the low 50s, which is pretty warm for an October night. And then things start to change as we look ahead to Wednesday. We are tracking a cold front. That will produce a few showers and a few rumbles of thunder possible actually Wednesday night. It's a small chance, but it's there as this cold front moves through. Clear skies tonight, low of 43. Tomorrow we're looking at sunshine, a nice warm afternoon. Temperatures climb into the upper 70s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. The shower arrives late Wednesday. 76 for the high. Thursday, much cooler, 50 for the high. We're into the 20s Thursday night. Friday, sunshine, 57. The weekend right now looks pretty nice. The showers possible early Saturday. Otherwise, a dry and sunny weekend. Temperatures look to climb into the 50s both Saturday and Sunday. We'll be right back.
With Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
What a day. Temperatures made it into the mid-70s this afternoon. We're sitting at 68 degrees. It's going to cool off very quickly over the next few hours as we head past sunset. But we've got some nice and warm weather ahead of us. A couple more days where temperatures will climb into the 70s. But again, it's going to be cool tonight. We'll drop down into the 40s. Even warmer tomorrow and Wednesday. Temperatures in the upper 70s with plenty of sunshine. But we do have an end to this as we look ahead. A strong cold front arrives Wednesday night, and that's going to be the game changer. That's going to bring temperatures back to more typical conditions here as we head towards the end of the week. Cooling off quickly this evening, temperatures in the 50s and 60s. Again, tracking a couple of warm days ahead. Look at the forecasts coming up. Kristen, back to you.
Big changes coming to the intersection of Genesee Street, Oxford Road, and
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening, a beautiful day today. We've got a couple more days just this warm. Temperatures in the 70s tomorrow and Wednesday before things change. A live look in downtown Utica, a temperature of 68 degrees. If you're looking to get out and enjoy the evening, you're running out of daylight. The sun setting just a few moments ago. The sunset continues to get earlier and earlier. In fact, a week from now, it'll be before 6 o'clock. And then 2 weeks from now, it's before 5 o'clock because we've changed the clocks the first weekend of November. We go from standard daylight time to standard time, and our sunsets will be before 5 o'clock going forward. We can still see the comet in the sky, although it's very hard to. It's very dim. You need help. You need a telescope or a night mode on your camera. You're going to look to the west in the evening time, preferably between 7:15 to 8:15. There's probably a few more days left before the comet becomes just too difficult to see. Also, too, be on the lookout for a few shooting stars in the sky. The Orionid meteor shower peaked last night, but we could still see a few shooting stars. It's expected to continue over the next several days. Also, one other thing to watch in the night sky if you're going to be stargazing, the Milky Way galaxy can be seen if you have really good nighttime conditions. If you're away from light pollution in a dark space, you might be able to see this. This picture, by the way, taken by Vicky Space last night. Our fall cleanup, if you've got to take care of that, the weather looks favorable, dry conditions over the next several days. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Pretty quiet conditions out there. Skywatchers in the 70s. Whitesboro 72 degrees. Barneveld 66. Fairfield 69. Jeff and Mohawk 70. Westford 71. And Paynes Hollow, Jeff with 72. We've got a dome of high pressure in control of our weather, and that will be the case for the next couple of days. Eventually, a cold front catches up with us Wednesday night. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast. It does cool off quickly. We're into the 40s tonight. And it will be chilly to start out tomorrow morning, but we'll see lots of sunshine, and it does warm up into the mid to upper 70s tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow night, the weather remains dry. Overnight lows drop down into the 50s. Wednesday, we do the same thing. A cool start, but a warm afternoon. A cold front approaches from the west, and that does bring some cloud cover later in the day, along with some showers as we head into Wednesday night. Might even see a rumble of thunder as a cold front rolls through with temperatures by the time the front arrives in the 50s. Clear skies tonight, low 43. Sunshine tomorrow, warm 77. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. The weather looks beautiful through Wednesday. Even Thursday and Friday look nice, although it will be sharply cooler. Temperatures back into the 50s. The weather over the weekend looks nice. Maybe a shower early Saturday, but the weather should be dry for making strides against breast cancer on Sunday morning. A little cool start, but again, looking at lots of sunshine over the weekend.
Bill, thank you.
Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6 is your teen meteorologist, Bill Curtis. And what do we have here but some great pictures from the sky. We have been really lucky the last several weeks.
We have. We've had clear skies, be able to see some pretty cool stuff. This is the Milky Way galaxy, which you can see in the month of October. fantastic. You want to be away from light pollution, and if you look straight up in the sky, you might notice it almost looks like a light cloud that just kind of stays in place. If you have the right camera lens, and you can get a decent camera lens or your night mode in your phone with a long exposure, you can really point that out. By the way, that picture comes from Vicky Space. Temperatures in the upper 70s over the next couple of days. Big story has been the warm weather. We hit 74 today. We'll get warmer than that tomorrow as well as Wednesday, but it does abruptly cool down as we head into Thursday. A cold front's on the way, but we will enjoy some very warm weather for the short term. Live look outside, things look dry. Temperatures continue to fall pretty quickly. Again, we were in the 70s today, but now we're sitting at 52 degrees. We'll continue to fall into the 40s here tonight with clear skies, a low of 43. Again, a couple of warm days ahead before a cold front arrives. We'll look at the forecasts coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thanks so much. Big changes coming to the busy intersection of...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look in downtown Utica. Temperature 56 degrees. It's cooling off, just not as fast as the last several nights. Temperatures tonight are expected to drop into the 40s. Great weather to get things done outdoors. If you've got to start the cleanup for winter, putting things away, or maybe just going out and raking the leaves. The weather looks really good. It should be warm and sunny and dry over the next several days. It looks cooler Thursday and still very warm on Tuesday and Wednesday. Take a look at this breathtaking photo. Susan E. Campbell capturing this beautiful shot, Bellamy Park in Rome. That is outstanding. The fall colors did not disappoint. Of course, those leaves are going to be coming down soon. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. All is quiet across the area. We are tracking a big dome of high pressure that continues to drive our weather. This is slowly moving to the east, and winds are turning into the southwest. It's bringing in some of those warm temperatures, where temperatures are averaging 15 to 20 degrees above normal as we head into the middle of October. It looks like this general warming trend is going to continue. There will be some changes, though, with our next weather system producing a big drop in temperature. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast. Tonight, we're down into the 40s, clear skies. Tomorrow, beautiful, lots of sunshine, temperatures warm up, a southwest wind. It's going to help bring temperatures into the mid-70s here. By 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 75 in Utica, 69 in Old Forge, 73 in Oneonta. The weather remains dry and clear as we get into tomorrow night. Mostly clear skies here heading into Wednesday. Temperatures fall only into the 50s, which is more reminiscent of an early summer night. We'll start out Wednesday morning with temperatures in the mid-50s. We'll climb into the 70s again, but notice Wednesday, clouds approach from the west. This is all part of a cold front that could produce some showers, even some thunderstorms heading into Wednesday night. Small chance, but it's there. This is going to create a big drop in temperature as we head into Thursday. Clear skies tonight, down into the low 40s. Sunshine tomorrow. Warm day, temperatures in the upper 70s. It's not a record, but it's pretty close. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Showers late Wednesday, 76. A big drop in temperature Thursday, a high of only 50. We're into the 20s Thursday night. Sunshine Friday, 57. A nice weekend, a sprinkle possible early Saturday. Sunday looks dry and sunny for making strides against breast cancer. That taking place Sunday morning, MVCC, I believe.
Yes.
Sunshine Monday.
So looking more like late summer, early summer next couple of days, and then normal fall.
Yeah,
the rest
back
of the
to
week.
normal for the rest of the week.
Back to normal. Okay, thanks, Bill. Coming up next, the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Got some great pictures, and this is another one. Well, we've had some great weather for it, too.
Clear skies, a lot of interesting things to see in the night sky. This picture of the Milky Way galaxy, you can see this in the month of October. Again, like you said, clear skies, we don't always get that this time of the year. So you can look at this. You need to be in a spot away from light pollution. This picture, by the way, comes from Vicky Space. How appropriate. We are tracking some nice weather here and clear skies to be able to see things like this in the night sky. And the weather is going to stay warm. Today we made it into the mid-70s. We'll do that again tomorrow. Actually, it looks warmer than today. I have 77, 76 on Wednesday, and then things change. A cold front will arrive, and that's going to knock the temperature down. As you can see, it goes from 70s to 50s here as we head into the end of the week. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Nice and quiet. It's going to remain dry. Now temperature down to 50, clear skies. We'll cool off tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the low 40s. Tomorrow, again, a beautiful day. We're tracking when things change. Look at that forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Big changes are coming to
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look in downtown Utica. Temperature at 54 degrees. It's cooling off, not quite as quickly as the last couple of nights, but it will be in the 40s here as we head into tomorrow morning. The weather looks great for outdoor work if you've got to rake the yard, put things away for winter, or even if you just want to relax in the hammock. The weather is looking outstanding for the next couple of days. Temperatures are going to be in the 70s, which is much warmer for October, more like September with those high temperatures. Thursday does cool down, but it does look dry with temperatures near 50 degrees. Look at this photo. This is outstanding. This is from Susan Campbell, taken at Bellamy Park in Rome. The fall color is looking fantastic this weekend. We're looking at near peak color for the next couple of days here across the Mohawk Valley, and then we will be considered past peak for the upcoming weekend. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. All is quiet across the area. Large dome of high pressure has been driving our weather. It's been around all weekend. It will give us sunshine over the next 2 days with that southwest wind continuing to bring much warmer temperatures to our area. The next weather system isn't even in sight. It's a cold front that won't be arriving until Wednesday night. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the 40s. We start out tomorrow morning with sunshine. Beautiful day. Southwest wind. Temperatures in the mid 70s. Very warm in the afternoon. And again, like the last several days, we warm up really fast, but we also cool off really fast, especially in the evening time after sunset. We'll drop into the 50s here. And then Wednesday, we do this again. It's Wednesday afternoon. A few clouds start to roll in from the west. This is part of a cold front that will be arriving. This cold front moves through Wednesday night, bringing a few showers, and it's possible that we could see a rumble of thunder with this. Sharp drop in temperature is expected Wednesday night. Tonight, clear skies, a low of 43. Beautiful day tomorrow, sunshine, a light breeze, and a high temperature of 77. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Another warm day on Wednesday, 76. That cold front arrives late in the day, and again, it brings a few showers, mostly Wednesday night. Thursday, much cooler, 50 for the high. Clouds give way to sunshine. It is cold Thursday night into the 20s. Sunshine Friday, 57. Beautiful weekend, a few showers early Saturday. Sunday looks dry and sunny, making strides against breast cancer Sunday morning. Chilly, but should be a nice day. More sunshine expected on Monday.
Pretty soon, you're going to be hard-pressed to see temperatures in the 70s just because of the sun angle and everything, right?
I don't think we'll have too many days in the 70s going forward, so enjoy it while it lasts.
We will.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Bill. Coming up next, the vessel